Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper Viperland, and I am back here for the first time in a few weeks now with Phoenix Wright, Justice for All. And yeah, I guess we were about to do our first trial of part 2. I think the intro bit to it was a bit longer. It's been 30 billion years. It hasn't been that long. In fact, I can prove it hasn't been that long because I got an achievement on June 11th. And I got 2 achievements on June 11th. So it's been about a month. But yeah. I've been gone for so long, I know. I've just been gone. I vanished. Unfortunately, my little fan that I thought I was charging all day today, apparently wasn't. And it uses the same USB slot that the controller does that I played this game with. So thankfully tonight's supposed to be a little cooler, so I'm hoping that just the window fan will be enough. Just blow that over. Honestly, maybe we'll just take the papers and just fan it over. Who knows? It's been too long. Oh, you're right, yes. It's a well-known fact that you're away for a game for a long enough period of time, you just have to restart it. That's the whole reason I can't go back to Witcher 3, because I'll have to restart it. I forgot where I was. I would have to restart it. Okay. What? Massacred on Karma? You mean... No. I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? The first game. Like, that's why I know I'll probably never finish Witcher 3. Loved the game. Actually got me interested in Witcher. Probably won't finish it. Maybe I'll sit down and play some Gwent someday. Like 3 years ago. Oh yeah. At the soonest. Manfred von Karma was a really sinister... Yeah, no kidding. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. Yeah. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long... Like, maybe if they announce a Witcher 4, I'll go back and, like, finish Witcher 3. Maybe. That would be the only thing I can imagine that would give me that urge to try. Those sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. Dragon Quest. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. And now his successor. I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. No good. Mystic Maya! Pearly? Oh, damn it. What voice did I give Pearl? I gave her the deep voice, right? Because it's funny, right? You shut up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Nope. Out of the manor, followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't... Oh my. It takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Triangle strategy. I mean... I could have played that game to completion by now and you wouldn't know. As long as I don't stream it, who knows? Pearly, what about the train? What's a train in? Give up? It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Still remember him as I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. And he's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Yeah. Wow. Way to leave that out of... You've got time for just clarification. He's gone and not coming back could mean things. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? I mean, I guess it's good if you're trying to distract her from Von Karma. Now she's very distracted. June 21st. We passed it. At 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. In the month off of this game, it went from in the future to in the past. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The prosecution and the defense prepared. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? What do I do for her? I got enough. I don't have a wide repertoire of voices here. I'm excited to make a move for the game to start. How dare you? Honestly, how dare you? How dare you? I'd allow it, but how dare you? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct? No, I mean, hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma? It's something of a personal nature. I'm sure you can... Oh, him talking. Interrupt again. My whip will do the speaking for me. Yeah, imagine introducing yourself as the prodigy, and then whipping anybody who disagrees with you or says functionally anything. He wasn't even disagreeing. He was just saying something. Please, speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Ow. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Subtle commentary on the Japanese legal system. Super subtle. The subtlest. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate. That is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes? Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. I do like that she's got the same... That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? Never heard of that before. It's not like I'm a lawyer. A plea usually reserved when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You could very easily make a solid case for self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. Foolish. That's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Then I shall now call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Oh, hey, it's your boy. Witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Yeah! Get to the point, Art! Wow. I guess so. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir, if everyone would please look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What are they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? It's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started. Gunshots were heard coming from the inside of the room, sir. The other witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over. Because nothing could possibly have gone different or wrong. No. Open shut. Done. So, how was the victim killed? It's about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. Alright. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. Jeez. Shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound is very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. Autopsy report added to the court record. Court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Alright, y'all ready for me to get everything wrong? Because I am. The murder weapon. Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? Now, why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. That's true. Yeah, she can't be a murderer. It's impossible. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints. There were fingerprints? At least he's gotten over the fingerprints. What are fingerprints? So, you know, that's helpful. Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Walked right into her hands there. Yeah, he learned. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Kiss, kiss, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. He learned one word of English better than all the others. Excuse me? Or, since this was originally Japanese, she's German, she just watched a lot of anime with tsunderes, right? It checks out. Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. Something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. There were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Well, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Yeah, exactly. That's all she knows how to say. Stabbed, and what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. Let's see. And whose knife was it? Looks like it belongs to the Faze, sir. Of course, my Faze fingerprints are all over it. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yep, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal. Fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. Pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That's enough. We've clearly established how the victim was murdered. The two murder weapons with me today. Very well. Court accepts them into evidence. Pistol added to the court record. Knife added to the court record. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Witnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? That does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. It's going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room left for doubt, is there? It's quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. It's a huge decision. Better think this through all the way. No! That would be admitting she killed someone. If we justified self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. Can't let that happen. Your Honor, We reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright. The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir. Send the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Ah! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. It's very much the physical manifestation of the pressure the older Von Karma had on the judicial system. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal. There's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this. This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Maya's costume, clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood splatters on it. Yeah. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Wright. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. Alright. Alright, Gumshoe. Give me your best. Come on, help me out here. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier? You're kind of scary today, you know, pal? Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. We go, why didn't you say that earlier? That really could have, you know, been useful to know beforehand. We get talked down to. He gets whipped in the face multiple times and never once goes, that's no courtroom behavior. Biased as fuck. Alright, just please stop glaring at me like that. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Yeah, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that it's the victim's blood. So there's blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... If we must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Even the judge is on her side. He's been from the beginning. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Nah, anything she wants to stop, I don't want to stop. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. Just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Except my time is up. So about the costume. Let's take a peek. I don't know if there's anything we have now that could poke a hole in it. I'm gonna save. My gut still says there's something wrong, but we all know it's better to save. Nope. Well, guess that's how... If I pursue this and turn up, nothing could be disastrous. You're right, Your Honor. There's absolutely nothing more to this. Good. Well, Detective, please continue with your testimony. Guess we'll circle back to it if we have to. Look at that. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't? Find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. Real trouble now. We only had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have her. That's gotta be the fighting back, right? Your Honor, that's... Come on! Totally should work. Does. I don't see anything contradictory. Absolutely does contradict it, though. Just saying. Well, let's go back here, then. Results. Much further. Your Honor, actually there's something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where's the problem you're talking about? Come this far, there's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Bonk. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. Oh, that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me! A hole that smells of gunpowder. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion that you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order! Order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Sorry about that. Guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That, just now, was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? A huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. Right, so that's what we do here. Still say the other word too, but it's fine. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. Welcome back. Oh, I missed the go grab food one. Cool, cool. Hopefully you got something tasty. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then, what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Objection! Also, hey, Seventh, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland on the chat. Welcome to Courtroom Drama. We don't have a hold it. I should do that too. This is what it means to not fight back. You're right. Seems you are correct. The victim tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Right, the wind seems to be shifting. What's with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma. It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct, but I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Now the... Why, that's right. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. Oh, well, that's true. Well, furthermore, just the fact that there's a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. How so? Ah! Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. The new information we acquired added in, of course. You mean, myself? You want me to put together this scenario all by myself? Ah! Yes, sir, right away, sir. Whipping witnesses is perfectly allowed by the judge, not even questioned in the least. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it. Yeah, the scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Yeah, it's super subtle. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Alright, what you got? There's quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant, and in body strength, and it seems unlikely that the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could easily have been a match for the doctor. Believe it, she even studied up on the Korean channeling technique. Like I said before, I am perfect. What were you talking about? I don't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. It's so great when even the judge is like, I don't understand what's happening here, but I'm gonna have to give a verdict. Yep. So, he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I wanted to give blood the other day, and afterwards I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah. Sorry. Where in the world did that pistol come from? Looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day. A handgun? Got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Is he taking precautions against something? So, you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a shot was fired. Yeah, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life. The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder. Do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. This testimony certainly makes us look very bad. There's got to be a contradiction there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Going to jail? Apparently. Also, hey Grim, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. The ultimate twist ending, yes. Hopefully, Grim, the days of Oops All 16 will be over sometime soonish. Trophies are definitely implying that we're reaching the end of, like, the side content. Because I'm trying to do all, like, side quests and stuff, too. And Trophies have straight up been like, oh, you finished all of this, so, like, I think we're heading into endgame soon. Slipping a banana peel, stab an icon? Definitely, yeah. 2 shots fired bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints. Stabbed in the chest, then shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue. Gotta be that. Let's save again, but like I feel... If it's a load of... I don't know. Keep looking though, just... No. No. No, this is game 2. Yep. Also, hey Birdie. Yeah, that's the sentiment of a lot of people hopping by and enjoying on the nights where I'm not playing 16. I was just saying, I think I'll be done with 16. I'm hoping Thursday.
Love to see ya, Viper.
Thursday I should be able to do a nice long stream, and I bet you I can finish. I don't know exactly how long I got left, but I know I'm heading into parts of the game. So I'm thinking Thursday should be the last day of 16, and then we can play other games too. I'm still loving 16, but like, yeah. Also, thank you for your heckin' 64-month tier 3, Birdie. Holy hot damn. Big numbers, good times. I hope you're enjoying. I know you got your copy of 16. Hope you're enjoying it as well. This is 16. Ah, yes. Especially if I forgot to change the stuff. I hope I actually remember to change the stuff, but if I didn't, then this is 16. It's fine. This is harder than 16. I have to use my brain here. And still get it wrong. Took out his gun. I don't think we have anything that could disprove that. His strength to fire the gun. I feel like he already made it sound like after the one stab he wouldn't even be able to move or anything, but we don't have evidence that supports that. He mentioned it, but we don't have anything written down. Or game of the series too. That makes me feel better about feeling stupid in case 2. Definitely makes me feel a little better about that. Like in my mind, that's the one. But we don't have evidence of that. Yeah, just stabbed, then shot, gunpowder residue. Victim took out his gun. I don't know if there's any way we could contradict that. Victim took a shot because they were too close and missed. I still don't think it's right, but like, I still think this here is not going to be it. I'm going to lose points and I know it. Say it's clearly faulty. Yeah, I already know. You know, but missing point blank. Obviously, attorney badge. I wonder if there's anything on the profiles. I keep reading about that. Fee, yeah. Nope. 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 Just show Dick Gumshoe. I don't think any of those are helpful at this point. So we can definitely narrow down to items. No, no, no. No, no. Apparently no, no. I don't think floor plans were going to help now. So, autopsy report, gun, knife, costume. Somewhere here. I don't think we can contradict. I would argue we can't even, not even knife. She came out. Oh, very cool. Also hair. How's it going? I would argue not even knife. I'd argue costume, gun, autopsy report. I don't even think it's the costume, but... I feel like I'm thinking too hard on this, but I feel like if she had stabbed someone with this outfit on, the sleeves would be covered in blood. But I guess the game's just gonna be like, nah, I hit the chest. I'm gonna see if the autopsy report... I don't think so. No. Okay. Because again, we don't have evidence that says he was too weak to do anything, but the autopsy report would be like the closest we had to that. Look at this gun. Missed. Let's see this again real quick. Yeah. Channeling technique. Okay. I don't think this gives us anything. It just lets us know that she knows about it. I don't think that adds anything to like that we can contradict. Yeah, that's why I was trying to work on this one. He'd probably be pretty badly hurt. Bought it. I don't think we can do anything about that. Yeah, safety was off, everybody could do it. Yeah, perfect logic. The only other place I could think is here. Okay. Music stopped. Did something right. Missing the tiny hole on this costume. With the prosecution's undoing. Yeah? What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. I get the sound of the mic. There. I mean, yes, I didn't know the exact immediate reason, but I've narrowed it down to the pieces of evidence that it could be and just need to find the right one at the right place. So I'd still say that's a step up from just blind shotgunning. If that were true, then where's the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point-blank range, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! There's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That's a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain away anything. And I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well, then. That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. That should satisfy even you. It does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Must be careful. I can't afford to make mistakes here. Concentrate and think. So we obviously have to say it doesn't make sense. We do also have to think why. Because they're going to ask us for more. That might work. Something doesn't make sense. There's a fatal flaw in our argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Ah, very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. When she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. What's a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking? I think it's the floor plans. It doesn't have a Von Karma emote. I know, right? I didn't get to finish the Lythero video from earlier, but man, it's so good. It's so good. Starting off with a Gordon Freeman Magical Girl transformation sequence. You know it's going to be a great video, and that's how it starts. You know it. Because where they placed the victim on the map earlier wouldn't have been further away. I don't know if we have anything else that would support it. Costume doesn't really support it. Videos on the way. Hell yeah, good. Very good. I don't think the gun or the knife prove anything here. Not a residue round bullet hole. Still, I'm just waiting for that one, but it's gotta be the floor plans. I think because of where they placed them on the floor plans earlier, that one doesn't work. Take a look at this. Why are you showing this to me, pal? Prosecutor Von Karma's explanation of this piece of evidence. Do not contradict. Huh? Looks like you need to use your brain a little more. Go to hell. Being lectured by Gumshoe of all people is so embarrassing. Come on, hurry up and get that thinking cap on. I was really sure of that. Negative explanation somewhere. I really thought it was that. I really thought it was that. Yeah, no. that makes it hurt. You know what? Still don't think it's this, but finally! This is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that? A folding screen? I'd like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Order, order. But this changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. Hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. This time, the defendant was in this area. Right about... No. Obviously, it would have to be pretty close. About yay? Somewhere around here. The judge's face is scrunched like he just smelled some serious bad breath. Wait. Just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up. Sure. In the meantime, I want you to think things through again, Miss... Wait. Of course, whoops. What's done is done. I thought they were about equidistant apart. That would be close enough that if you missed and hit her sleeve, it could still go that way. Like, yes, I could plop her somewhere in the middle here, but that's not... Maybe it is? Fine. Screw you, game. Around here? No. Am I gonna fail here? Maybe I put it too close and she's like in the middle? I'm around here. Oh my god. No! I was right! The defendant was put as here on the chart, like, unless she was over here, like, lighting a candle, I guess, but those were already lit. Screw it. It's over there. So around here. Can't pause here. I should have paused earlier. I will fail in the best ways. Well, sorry. You're guilty of murder. Bye. This is trial 2. We in for a long, long journey here. Yep, wrong button. Also, hey Mike, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Get back to where we were so we can fail again. Fatal flaw. Whip. Screen. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. They were placed about equidistant from each other from the center line on the original graph, which admittedly would be a stretch for the bullet to hit there. So I moved a bit closer, where it wouldn't be a stretch. That was wrong. I put her back in the middle. That was wrong. Put her over by the candle. That was wrong. So I... Over here? Maybe she was... I feel like I picked other than right here, all the logical places she could feasibly be. This wasn't the part I expected to need a shotgun either. Oh, also, hold on. I did forget to turn off song request. Give me a second. Did I hit song request? Cool. Forgot that was on. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. Oh. Got it. I'm still running on the assumption that he just went, "Oh, hey, fool, gonna shoot you," because I don't think she'd attack first. So I'm thinking, based off of other preconceptions that we haven't gotten to in the case yet, even though, screw this. How can you gauge the distance from that? Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? Yeah, I know, right? Wasn't it possible that the victim was standing much closer? That's impossible. But why? You know what? Right now, Von Karma is me. You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot for somewhere closer, there would be okay, fine. There would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You... Excuse me. I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defense's situation? It changes everything! Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time? Squatting all the way by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? On further consideration, it does make very little sense. Hey, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the blast radius of disaster. You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. All the things to inherit. Why did it have to be that smarmy smile? And an actual whip. Detective. How dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is it all my fault? You start repairing your standing by first removing the three-strand goatee. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. I think it's time to call in the next witness. Next witness? It's gotta be Lotta. Oh yeah, no, we maximizing the time here. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness. Hey, we made it to a checkpoint, though. Yeah. We're skilled people. We're skilled at video games. Yep, I am a skilled Phoenix Wright player. June 21st, 11:37 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Ooh, that was a close one. Now you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. Yeah, no kidding. Felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? It must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, pretty sure it's a lot of heart. No, guess there's no escaping her, huh? She is clearly good, yes. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. You lose me, and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Maya? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. June 21st, 11:43 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Get out! I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Youse! Something about her whipped face is just great. Name and occupation. Declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's violence against my fair self. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah. There's no need for foolish outcries from foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I mean, I'm going to assume a name. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Except one of us has a whip and is holding the rest of them hostage. Big happy family. Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Reckon of course. Excuse me? Reckon of course? Short for, you reckon? Of course I did. Yeah. Does it look like I get that face? Every time. Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. Moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. It's not really seeing that only the defendant and the victim were in that room. Well, this picture added the court record. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Witnesses account. Crap, thought that healed between... How dare you. Is it really only those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that question yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya are the only two that went to the room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyway, folks, only two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. Why are we here listening to the defense testify? The world becomes just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I tell you that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Mr. Von Karma. I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. Just is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. He likes real men. And what did you see once you broke in? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awfully confident in her testimony. Lotta, please, think back to that day one more time. What you can at? Remember what you said when we broke into the room. I was murdered. Click. Lotta! At a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murder at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see. Order. Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, sorry. Good, this shift swings back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. Entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. It was Maya that went in. Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey. Exactly. And I'm trapped like one. Again! I'm absolutely certain of that. Sure am. But that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Witch? Does she mean Morgan Fey? There was no one else in there, and you know it. The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. So really no one else in there. What about... behind the folding screen? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Reckon given... Huh? What in the... Reckon given, you know? You reckon? That's a given. Took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What? You got a problem? Reckon given. I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. You would stop saying such things as reckon... Ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? Just a thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. No. Seems that there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Mia Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant. What am I going to do? Let's just let this go. What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Again. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo? I don't see the knife anywhere, but you could just probably make the argument of like, oh, it's hidden under his knee or something. I don't think that's case relevant. You could argue she didn't leave the knife in him either. Why is she hanging out over there? Like, I'd say there's nothing we can show right now that would prove it's not her. This seems like the time when we should show something. I'm gonna regret this. Well, Mr. Wright, nothing, Your Honor. Very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. Didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is that it? Is that all I could do? I think it's quite obvious to this court that a verdict for not guilty is not possible. Told you, totally 100% impossible. Miss Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Well... Yeah, Yoshi, only me screwing up. Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume. Couldn't protect Maya. The defense. The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. The lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Mia? Guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Girls? Jeez. Her clothes are. Yeah, I guess they would be. Anyway. What are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully, one more time, about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray. Click. I was murdered. What? Click. Lotta, at a time like this. That's a perfect snapping up shots. This for episodes of Keijo today. Oh, hell yeah. I hope they enjoyed it as much as you did. Because there are definitely a good selection of people who will not enjoy Keijo. There's a great selection of people who very much will and probably would never find it on their own. You see, there is one final piece of this puzzle. Yeah? Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I know she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Ah yes, Cerberus. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please, wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated... It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. What better time than this for you to see that? But, I mean, I have someplace I must go after this. Right. I'll allow it. I also love the concept of, like, he's like, no, I'm in a hurry. We gotta just wrap this up. I got places to be. Murder. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more. What happened when you burst into the channeling chamber? Okay, you got it. See, you got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. Right? Like, I feel like the judge is, like, the most inconsistent character. In some cases, he's like, we have to find out the absolute truth of this case. And in some cases, he's like, I don't know what a fingerprint is. Guilty! And, like... And in some cases, he's like, I've got a lunch appointment. You murdered. Good night. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. Really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different from before. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her in those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Here's the count part 2. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person. Different person. She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that's true. Well, then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Well, I reckon that's possible. If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling, or maybe... Foolish fool, spouting foolishness, just as expected of a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is, in fact, dead. That would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are you all done here? Can I continue? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer. That's why I'm getting out of this here business. This gal's gonna get the dirt and the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, if we know that Maya shits over the next 5 games. Oh my god, spoilers, she doesn't actually die. Good die. We'll let it stand. You know what? When I go through and do my reading of every quote, that's where I'll fix the typos. I keep saying I'm gonna go fix them. Let's be honest, I've forgotten all of them. When I do the read through, then we'll that'll be the time. Well, would it, Mr. Wright? It's tag teamed in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? Oh, man. No, no, no. You've got it all wrong. It's not me. Okay, it's going to shrink this, but I have to see the GIF. Alright. Absolutely worth the click. 100%. I don't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. And why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? Von Karma! Like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it, huh? Get over here and I'll whip you. Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Give up, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Leave it to the judge, even though so mad that even my throat's clenching up. Better let the judge handle this. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. Precision to the gunshot sounds. I could forget forever imagine butts. Well, since Keijo is for civilized people, clearly civilization is Keijo. If they ever made a Keijo video game, not only am I buying it day one, we're streaming it. If, God forbid, they ever actually sit down and make a Keijo fighting game, oh boy. We may as well just main the Keijo channel after that. Yeah, Keijo had the budget. Like, they had the jokes, they had the premise, but it also had the budget to go above and beyond, which really helped cement it. More trouble than it's worth. How could you say that? Want to see it that badly, I'll submit it. Picture taken at the murder scene. Let us photo number 2. What is this picture? Obviously the second picture the witness took that day at the scene of the crime. GoPro, exactly. But it's a little off-center. But that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this? This might be the break. Unfortunately, I do know that if we ever get a Keijo video game, it's just going to be some toss-away gotcha game. One of those ones that you know isn't even designed to last for more than a few months. This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist that the person in this picture is not Maya? Insist it's not Maya. I hate these people. Yeah. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey. Yes, I see that. Not just her face, her whole body is taken on a completely different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn there. Somehow, this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant. Not every choice, just like 80%. Order! Order! Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey. Yeah, we did it! Too soft. Huh? It's softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright. It's von Karma. What do you mean by that? Your Honor, I'd like for you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? Isn't this a totally different person? She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can... Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. I like how we have an exact example standing next to us, but like, don't worry about it. Miss von Karma, a word if I may. Mia, taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. She just admitted to a crime. She just admitted to breaking the law. Can we get a different prosecutor? Like, she's just admitted to... Fine. Yeah, no. Fine. Fine. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It's like we've been had. Yeah, it's really subtle, I know. Don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person, this prosecutor, broke the law by taking an illegal photograph and then showed it to me, admitting that she took an illegal photograph and expecting me to do nothing? So this is Maya Fey? If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I can prove that the person in this picture is not Maya? I can prove it. Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see. This picture... Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now. Contradiction? So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture, then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange in this picture? Please direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. That is exactly what's so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss von Karma, you intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence, as well as the admitted illegal photograph you've already showed us. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this. We'll certainly go name like 3 times max. Alright, this should do some major damage to your argument. Don't celebrate yet. You could bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss von Karma's face. Every time he looks over, she's doing that. Ah, she's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again. Tisk, jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor. I'd like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. Being a whipped... Well, yeah, you'd think. But clearly they've already glossed over that numerous times. No, that's fine. What do you mean, and what incompetent fools? Those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole. I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to the case. I see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it! That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, everything. Can't prove that. Francisco von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If we must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's going. Yep. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion. Or competition. In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, in this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This judge is also confused by fingerprints. This judge is also confused. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright? Good. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor. There's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? The judge... Oh boy, I'm sure he would be. Order! 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 Order is not restored. I will suspend this trial. Ow! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. Why me? A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! Ah! What the heck? Is that any way to ask a girl a favor? Quiet you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, you were lying. I swear that my whip will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? Where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, the person in this picture is not the defendant. Then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? Second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? Turn things around? That's right, Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? Where did this intruder appear from and where did Maya disappear to? We need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's say, what if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? What if Maya had left that room somehow? I could prove that either of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's see what you've come up with. I think what happened before we first drove into the channeling chamber is... something I can't explain yet. I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before... do I? No, I don't. Damn it. At least I could look at this. Yeah. That's done. Let's think that over again. I think I'm going about this all wrong. Start over and try to think about things in a different manner. We don't have... I don't think I have physical proof of either of those two. Sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there's no explanation. That's why. So I thought, damn it! I'm gonna pick wrong all the time. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. But, Mia, rethinking things one more time. There has to be an explanation. Already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect. Alright, Phoenix, calm down. Let's try this one more time. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that Detective Oh. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Gumshoe, yes, obviously. Like, I'm pretty sure we know where she was during that time. But I don't know if that map would prove it. It's not evidence, so it would just be us saying something. And the fact that Pearl had the key is suspicious. I don't know if that proves anything. Oh, the news articles are about the... Yeah. They're about stuff that happened before this. So, I don't think that helps prove that anything about what happened now, currently. That already happened. Yeah, for what it's worth, I don't want answers. So, like, just saying that, like, I know I'm an idiot, and I know I'm gonna bumble this, but, like, I want to bumble it. I know it must... I've been on the other side. I've watched streamers do something that I knew ahead of time, and I'm just like, oh my god, just do the thing! It's infuriating, but also... I want to bumble through. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so, process of elimination. It's not a turn dispatch. Not newspaper. I don't think it's guide map. It's not the Magatama. It's not newspaper. It's not folding screen. I'm suspicious about the key. I don't know if I can count it out yet. I mean, the floor plans don't prove anything. They could be used to imply something. If we're looking for proof, prove from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Autopsy report doesn't prove that. Murder weapon doesn't prove that. Knife doesn't prove it. So we're left with potentially floor plans, potentially key. I don't think either of the photos do. Oh, excuse me. Keep going back to them, looking to see if there's any difference between that. That looks like the same setup. I mean, it doesn't show every candle, but like it wasn't gonna. That looks right. And just going, look, that's not her, doesn't prove anything. So I'm going to say the photos, unless I'm really missing something, which I could be, I'd say the photos aren't it. So the bullet hole, really the only thing that I can think of. Bullet hole key. Did the autopsy? Oh yeah. I don't think people are the solution to this one. Channeling. Suspicion murder channeling. Yeah. I have to keep remembering that's a thing, but I don't think that's... My gut is yelling key or close. Damn it, it's not that. That was the outfit she was wearing when arrested. Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Oh, okay, well, specifically that's what she was wearing when they brought her into custody. That much is very true. But I feel like we've also presented the costume like 3 times so far. I feel like we've presented it enough. Like when you get like 3 A's in a row on like one of those Scantron tests at school, and you're like, it can't be A again, right? Just like logistically, it can't be A again. Even if it could be. I'm gonna try the key. Like my gut says it, but I don't feel very confident. I wasn't very confident. My gut was screaming it. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Yeah, it's the key. We're good. Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes. Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? Huh. What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah! Well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding now? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. You want to rephrase that, Phoenix? Phoenix, you want to rephrase that line? You want to take 2 at that one? Ah, sore. That little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! She gets so frustrated she whips herself. Somehow. I don't even know how you'd manage that, but... Seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma. Can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case? How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. Wow, we've heard that before. You know what happened? We won. Don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. Judge, she just admitted she will do literally anything to get her guilty verdict. This is in the same case where she's whipped you and other people repeatedly and has admitted to taking an illegal photo that she shoved in your face. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? Ticket. Poor thing. So sheltered. Why not, OT? Why not? Save content, save your progress, yes, please. We made progress, hell yeah. And only game over at once. June 21st, 3:24 p.m., Korean Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look through a few things here today anyway. All about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man. She definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls. No. I see. Wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. She seems sad. I don't think we have anything new around here. Yeah. Excuse me. What did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I'd never seen so many people before. Well, not present. Present. Oh, and Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then, that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Oh, she means Francisca. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. Wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's a really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside. A really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. all prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy, eventually. He, who are you talking about, Mr. Mick? It isn't that person Mr. Maya was talking about, Mr. Edgeworth. Even in his head, his mental image of Edgeworth is scowling at him. It's a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched on to his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. By the way, yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Prosecutor soon is. It's definitely a job requirement. Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, what was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. When did she pick this up? Just realized I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. To be fair, most, 40-year-olds are. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else, I promise. No. Ah. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Well, obviously, attorney's badge. So, that's a lawyer's sacred treasure. Huh? I feel like it has a mysterious power, just like my Magatama. Well, I guess I can let her think what she wants on this one. We'll come back. Small, sassy child all along. It's always the gremlins. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's all already over. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? Looks like she's talking to a picture. I totally forgot what I voiced her with. Don't you see? Take a look around. My chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, for that picture you were just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Oh yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry, I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. Get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. No clues here. Well, don't imagine there's going to be anything drastically different. This is where the medium sits. Soon, oh no, it's the same as before too. That's going to be slightly different, right? So the meat. Nope. Still the flooring feels a little damp. I don't know what to do. My eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center here. Okay, well, thanks for the info. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this room the whole time Lotta and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I'd like to say more did, however, that is all that occurred. Really hoping for some new info. Yeah, of course. Suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? Really, but yeah. So, do the students train here every day? Fill it with candles. Yep. Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course, however. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training. Mr. Wright. Yes. Wow, she got really scary, really fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? It would be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh, man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So, the master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She's a brilliant medium. Where is she now? Not sure. You've hooked the code. Oh, yeah, for sure. Not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit, and after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Excuse me, erased? The person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kurian Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, raid, must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. She's really just wonderful. We've got, yeah, I can't imagine she'd have any motive to get anyone out of the way, to make way for her and her beloved Pearls. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. I think we've looked at everything here. No, wrong way. Hey! Oh, jeez. Okay, Robin. It's just... Robin was like, ah. You do have a motive. Go to jail. Well, obviously, thank you very much, Robin, for gifting 12 goddamn subs to Ochi. Congrats, Ochi, for a year's worth of jail time. Locked in there for a bit. I believe Potts has escaped, but, you know. Actually, not only has Potts escaped, I think Potts escaped and slammed Soar in a jail of their own. So I feel like we now have 2 competing prisons going on. Oh, yeah, no. Jail. Time on the inside changes you. You definitely won't be the same. You'll be improved. I'm sure time in the ramen prison improves you. Concentrated places. June 21st, Faye Manor, side room. The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Keep wondering about this box. Sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Are you sure about that? Potts is actually free and got his own sub. Yeah. Potts is on parole for the moment, you know. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. Paid attention to the base. Yep, seen that. I think we checked everything in this room before. Oh, you're stuck in Grimm's jail. There's so many people being thrown in so many prisons, I'm losing track. You really won't tell me what you were doing at the time of the murder? Gosh, I saw freedom and couldn't handle it. Privately owned Twitch sales. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. With the Magatama, I can unlock your Cyclops, right? Yes. What should I do? Should I tell you what my secret is? You would just tell me. Easier for the both of us. I'm so nervous. Carlos is holding the key to this whole case. I can feel it. Speaking of keys, this one turned out to be quite important too. Didn't think it would literally be the key to today's trial, though. Key, okay. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? She's talking about the one in the garden. The door that was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? You're going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes. If she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from here on then, alright? You have to present the stone. Ah, okay. Yep. That's what I was forgetting. Incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. To be fair, I still got a thing. But yeah, I did forget you have to present the stone. Thank you. Oh no, we gonna botch everything. Girl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? What if I can't just tell you what happened? Now guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I get something right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Pretty smart, Pearls. I know you were right here. No, I wasn't. Huh? I'm wrong. I feel a little better. I like how our pain makes her, our psychic pain makes her feel better. Is it still not healing, by the way? A little warmer. And the embarrassment. Better try again. No. You were... Winding way? You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way. Wow, you got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. What was it Pearls was doing in the winding way? I mean, by her own admission just now, going through the incinerator, but I don't think we have anything to... Maybe we have to go check the incinerator first and get a piece of evidence from it. I can always try this again. Is there anything else I should present her first? I don't know. I've seen this knife before. Really? Where? My kitchen. Oh, that's right. This knife belongs to the Fays. Let's skin and cut up some apples for you later, Mr. Nick. Okay, thanks. That's Mystic Maya's. Shouldn't have shown her something this violent. Is that blood? It's nothing, really. Just forget your results, okay? What was I thinking? Can't show stuff like this to a child. Yep. Yeah, that... Sure. I mean, she was there, but that's fine. Gun! Yeah, no. No plans? No. Doubtful. Oh! The Korean sacred writings on this folding screen. No? Is that what's written on it? There are 6 lines. Oh, we've heard this before. Yeah, we totally heard that one. Newspaper clipping, map, nope. Okay. We have something to go examine though. The apples, yeah. There are definitely some people who won't eat an apple with the skin on. Usually the same people who won't, like, eat a sandwich with the crust on. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they noticed me. And they're now running at top speed towards me! Oh, hey. Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave, so it's, like, my turn. It's nice to see you, too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, Oh, like, you mean, like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. That dentist guy, 100%. I wonder if he has the nickname in the Mudaiba as that dentist guy. He has to, right? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example, like, that urn over there? Do you, like, know about it? All I've seen is an old cracked piece of pottery. Okay, so obviously, first of all, look at my dentist, attorney's badge. Would you take a look at this? Hey, it's like one of those little badges people in Congress all wear. No. I'm a lawyer. Lawyer! Like, so is that what you are? Thanks. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh? Didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. It's? What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Korean channeling technique was Mystic Ami. Don't get upset with me. Oh, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic? It's not there? Ah, criminal. Romantic, huh? That urn is really as important as she says. It could be a vital clue. Indy, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Graves, remember? There's another one. Oh, that one! Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything, because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. That's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh, yeah, he only introduced Dr. Gray to Korean village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Alright then, why didn't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Lord Daddy for one, though. Is it Cyclops? Like, what is it? We're gonna need something to pry your mouth open on this one. Alright, so. It's very subtle, isn't it? That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. Guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. Tiny bit, but still. Cloth scrap added to the court record. Something else. Someone tried to burn this. This key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in the murder. There's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see a bunch of cracks. I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am. Huh? Weird. Secret urn added to the court record. I'm really sorry, but okay, yeah. That's what she's gonna say to everything, so just... Let's see about those locks. Traffic accident. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah? Like, so that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Amy just asked whose accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too? You can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person like had an accident? Oh. Besides, like, I'm an occult fan, not an ambulance chaser like you. What? Frack you. No? Yeah, everything's fine. Okay. I don't like that we don't get, like, any extra HP between cases. I feel like that is cruel and unusual. Absolutely cruel and unusual. Alright, pearls. Murder was taking place, you were here. So, it's just a, I feel just, damn it! Just don't get hit, yeah. You're a lawyer, but you're also still just a person after all. Ow. I think the timing for this is wrong. We're asking where she was doing while the murder was taking place. We'll try. We'll die trying. Yep. I don't know if we have any other evidence of what she'd be doing then. Photos don't... Clothes don't... Unless she was finding the key, but... die trying. Oh hey, death. If you push yourself anymore, your soul will shatter. Please calm down, collect your thoughts, and try again. Made too many mistakes. Your soul will shatter. Oh man. The world just stabs you now. Let's go to every place before we commit to being stupid. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So how was it? What did you find out? Well, found a few things. It's so bad that you can't even look me in the eye. I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. Sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. But it would make a great Hollywood movie. No. It would actually make a shockingly decent live-action Japanese movie. Don't be silly. Hollywood would screw it up hardcore. You have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick, the person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but... there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. That would be awful. Nick? Yeah? I mean, A, Hollywood doesn't understand anime. B, so much of, like, these games is just stupid puns, over-exaggeration, and very subtle, scathing commentary on the Japanese legal system, which, generally speaking, Hollywood is not great at. Like, they'd make it an action movie, like... Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. Sis, what did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it... Wait, then I really am? You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. You were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Really? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. So let's ask about that dead end. It was Pearl. So about this ball. It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearlie really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. Clothing box? Yeah. Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. Really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. Clothing box in the side room, huh? Right? Bye. Totally a well-known fact that if you're cute, you can't kill anyone. Very true. This case has me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Oh, hey. Ah! Ah! Hey, wait, please, Lotta! She ran off into the manor. Lotta? Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me and they'll turn you to dust. Ah. Oh, she didn't go here. I sure saw a lot of run in this direction. It doesn't look like she's here. Steel samurai ball. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's ball taken. It's a clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. Wonder what's inside. What? What were you doing there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I need a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Excuse me. Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. It's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this... Well, the box added to the court record. When the box of Pearl cupped the ball, I felt my soul take off for a sec when Lotta jumped out at me. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she can be called an adult. It's all starting to come together. Very slowly. Oh, Mr. Nick. That person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Ah, she means Lotta. She said, don't look at me with them eyes, but I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. That's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. Okay, this time. Soul won't fracture. Probably. Maybe. Oh, geez, did they give me the one? Game. No! That's not what I meant to do. That was just me being in a hurry.
He might actually be dead.
Nah, it's okay. My soul is totally intact. Don't worry about it. Who needs a soul anyway? Ball. Ball is life. You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Uh-huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. Oh, what do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? In the spirit of the founder of the Korean technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? He doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that that lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess. It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. My voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? Sorry, I don't want to be mean. What? Sorry. Oh. Didn't realize she was set as a person. We got this. The continuing Viper forgets you can present a person bit of it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm glad that these can't kill you, or at least this one can't. Maybe if it's not pearls, they're just like, you guessed wrong, bitch, and stab you. But pearls clearly wouldn't stab us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's the dots. It loves to just be like, oh, that's a link then. But that is how he spells his name. That's the performer's stage name. That's accurate. Who started the Korean channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Ami. That's right. How do you spell her name? Do you know? How do you spell her name? I don't know. Spelled A-M-I. Thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. That's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. Made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Unlock success. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Need that so much. Could I get double that? Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball. That's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. Accidentally, let Mystic Ami's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village, but the broken pieces were pretty big, so... Well, you could put them back together. No one would notice. Yes. I found some glue and brought it into the hallway and fixed the urn there. Hallway? You mean winding way? Yes. Yeah, if anything, it sounds like she did it a favor. Excuse me. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? Must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I am not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. It's around when Lada and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Ami is happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, so. No harm done. And a happy resolution. Whew. Sacred urn updated in the court record. Alright, saving this bullcrap. You. Let's go. Oh wow, so like that person had a car accident too? I was hoping it was the accident with the urn. Screw you. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Honestly, I don't remember. Apparently not, no. Apparently, we currently do not have proof of that. Why even have evidence of things, right? Well, bye. We don't have anything else to talk to her about. Don't think we actively have anything to present to her. Clothing box. Yeah, no. Ball. Law. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, a lot of left. Hey, Morgan. Yes, what is it? Must you be so noisy? We have a rule here. The hallway is not for running. Now then, in a calm manner, ask your question. Okay, anyway, did you see Lada come by here? That girl from the Heartland. I'm sorry, but she did not pass by here at any time. Lana, you sure know how to waste a man's time. Honestly, I don't want to show her anything. Good there. Ooh, I think I found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. And this eeny meeny being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? That nurse turns out to be Innie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. We should know a little more about Innie, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. Can't be bothered to look over at trash like me, is it? Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Lana! Oh, so you finally noticed. Thought I heard a mosquito buzzing my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure do know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks. But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see. Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, aren't you? Not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Today's wrong. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out, too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Oh, thank goodness. I'm still what? No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, Lotta Hart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. I'm not taking money. Now I know this one's an alien clone. Maya's not the real murderer, then. Who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean, Eenie Meenie? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That Granny, you and me, we were all together that whole time. So Lotta suspects Innie, which means she might have already found out some info on our mysterious Innie. So did you find out any info? That's Eenie Meenie, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I had heard as much. But I also heard that Innie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Korean Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, want me to tell you more about her? Yes. Please. Speaking of Innie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you. It'll cost a lot. Silly me, here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was going to be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spills, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds awful. Yeah, I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, no. I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out the Hottie Clinic. Oh my. Sure, that's a normal name for a clinic. Let's go to the Hottie Clinic. June 21st, Hottie Clinic. Reception. This is where Innie was hospitalized. What? Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Yes, are you a doctor here? Also, how much drugs have you done? Like, today? Yes, I'm Dr. Hottie. Didn't think you'd be speaking with the director himself. Yes, so what can I help you with? Can I ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Meenie? Miss Eenie Meenie. Yes. Oh, her. Oh, it's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, let's back to your room with you. Ah, Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh on an old man like me. Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes, Don't, yes, me. Who in the world are you? Director Hottie. Oh. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. Also, hey mates, how's it going? Welcome to my play in the chat. He's done the 0 drugs. He's just British. I didn't even mean the teeth. I meant the jitteriness. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, clearly. Well, first of all, established dominance. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What's with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. Trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, I think I can let you in a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. You kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? Actually, this clinic's... See, I'm like, this place is walking Shinopedia. You mean walking encyclopedia? Yeah, that. My specialty is in young, silky, smooth, honey. Oh my god. There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you wanted to know about Little Miss Eeny Meeny, right? Little Miss Eeny Meeny? Girl, I remember her especially well. Really especially. Very well. Holy crap, please, can't we just cart him off to jail? If there's anything I've learned in this game, is that anything short of murder isn't actually illegal. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory, clinical stuff. Yes. Doctory, clinical stuff? Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Yes, what does that look for? Yes, there's a really big general hospital on the corner. Yes, when they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. We do surgeries here, right? Where does this universe? Apparently 50-50 shot. Yeah, maximum. Yes, so we do some plastic surgery here, it seems. It seems? Yes, it seems that way. Cool. I don't like the fact that that's his immediate reaction upon hearing your name. Please tell me what you know about Eeny Meeny. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right, she was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of the emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? No. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury. The whole body was wrapped around and bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, all right. Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary. Yes, cars. Yes. Car. You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I saw it in the papers. Yes, I looked it up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Did I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Just now you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Miss Eeny's operation? Yes, Miss Eeny's... that was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Eeny had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? That girl, she had just gotten her license. Just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh. See, I got a picture. I remember her. Yes, well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. Well, what a pretty girl like her. I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious. What happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes. License photo added to the court record. So you looked up information on Amy's accident, correct? Yeah, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes, hold on. I'll get it for you. The article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so. Excessive to the max, yeah. He was here like a year ago, and he currently on his person has her photograph and her article. Honestly, Mitz, probably the only way to take him down. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this. Don't learn anything from this guy. Here we go. Yes, yes. According to this, Miss Amy was in the passenger seat. Passenger seat, huh? Dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Amy fought with the door, finally got it to open, and somehow managed to get away. Anyway, you can read all the details in the article. Yes. Newspaper clipping 2, updating the court record. New clue. I should probably look this over. It's been half a year since... Okay, half a year. That had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes, so... how was I? Was I real help, wasn't I? Yes? Yes, thank you very much. Yes, well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Oh, Miss Amy, I said hi, okay? Yes. We will do nothing of the sort. It's time for me to leave, too. Yes. It's definitely time to leave. Yeah, that would be a sign and a half. Hey, so how was it? Did you get it to the clinic? Yeah, found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Oh yeah, so earlier, that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? Says she has something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. Oh, but honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers and not. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know, stealing the master's seat and controlling for the village folks. Now you see what it's turned into? A murder. That's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Hey, really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me, Princess, for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Fey, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master. Watching Doctor Who, the master has a very different connotation. Do you know where Innie is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. So here the master has always been the eldest daughter. Eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Fey's older sister. Oh, they say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. See, this made the townfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things too, like, she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. Wow, I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Alright. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I have enough to finally unlock your secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? We should read through that first before we... Highway of Nightmare. May 24th. Late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. This Eeny Meeny holds interview about crash. I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep. I opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. They're lurking in the shadows. If Miss Eeny Meeny is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Meeny. Mimi Meeny was the nurse at Gray's Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Alright, well, time to slap this Magatama right on you. Traffic accident. Your accident. And this time we can prove you were in an accident. To take a look at this. It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash. She suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait. Oh, now. That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Meenie, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Meenie, is in here, too. Like, totally. Wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? I mean, the same thing. I'm like, you shouldn't... Totally says I was hospitalized. The newspaper clipping. It says she was hospitalized. Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash. It says she was hospitalized. It literally says that. That's the right answer. Game. Take this creepy stalker photo. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? Got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. Creepy fake director. Yeah. Are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... It's a shame I can't present myself. I would love to be like, do you think it could be Phoenix Wright? I've been a ghost all along. Ghost detective. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Meenie. Mimi, you were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Oh, delicious. Well, what you got to say? Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. Releases this Phoenix Wright. Oh, to be fair, it has released, and I do want to play it. I just don't have the opening for it right now, but I want to play it. I think it released, right? I've been seeing tweets about people playing it, so pretty sure it's come out. I am going to play it, and I am going to stream it, because I've never encountered it before, although I've heard great things even before current hype, and I know several people here said they wanted to see me play it, so I'm very down for that. We just need to wait for a little bit more of an opening, but I'm going to. And then it happened. Damn it, I keep swapping between Dits and Midwestern. It's like Lotta keeps trying to break her way into this. Like, at the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. Your sister. I, like, couldn't do, like, anything. Well, the car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Sorry. Openings. I mean... It'll be fine. Just don't think about all the upcoming games. Just don't think about all the upcoming games. Just don't think about... a new side V game in September. Don't think about Disgaea 7 in October. Also, they've confirmed a new feature for Disgaea 7 on their Twitter. You know how you can, always reincarnate characters in Disgaea? You can now reincarnate items. Holy crap. Like, that's all I know about it, is you can reincarnate items too, but like, the power creep is real, but also the time investment is real. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back? I wonder. This does give me a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? Well, it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. What? There's got to be something we get her to say after something like that, but... Alright, bye, I guess. Oh, that's gonna let you grind so hard. It's insane. I can't say I've been super following 7, other than I follow the NIS America Twitter in general. But I'm very excited for it because Disgaea. I will probably do the same thing of like let people make characters of their own choosing and just have it be chaos and stupid and explosive and all the good things. I really should have finished 5. Maybe we'll see if we can find time to like, because we gotta be close. If I can do some grinding of 5 off camera, I bet you we could get the story of 5 done if I could just level us up a bit. Or not 5, 6, sorry, 6. We finished 5. We actually did beat 5. We never beat 6. Maybe once we beat... Oh, I'm not on their emailing list, but I do follow their Twitter, so that's where I get most of my info. Maybe once we beat Labyrinth, if I have some time after that, I can use, like, whenever I have a day that's just like, I feel like grinding something while I watch a TV show. I can grind in 6. I wouldn't mind finishing that story. That story was fun. If we don't before 7, I won't lose my mind, but it would be nice. Looks like something's up. Stop, leave my mother alone. Ow, hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Oh dear, it is perfectly alright. I'll be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too. No, you must stay here and protect the manor. What? Aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real Detective, do not upset me. Hands the child a gun. Sorry. Poor Gumshoe being dragged off the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Behold, pistol. It reminded me of a sound effect that I could definitely add to the bot, but I feel like it's a reference to a joke that like 0 people would get. Doesn't mean it'll stop me though. This has never happened before. Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling that it can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. The murder's already happened. Ah, maybe Ochi would get it then. Because that's exactly what I was thinking. Gentlemen, behold! Corn! I'm scared. Sorry, I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Maybe I underestimated how known a thing that was. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone, either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. This air is really piercing. Alright, let's go. To the detention center. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now, I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Maya is found guilty or innocent. It's a heavy weight to bear. No pressure. You signed up for this show. If memory serves, Mia had a few cyclocks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. I welcome you to save. That's what I welcome you to do. Alright. Come on, Phoenix, we don't have time to do looking things like this. We need to find out everything we can for the trial tomorrow. What? Oh. Mia, you know something, don't you? The real murderer, I mean. There we go. I guess we just had to do this again. Why? Do you think so? Are you trying at times to be able to go to sleep? Oh yeah, no worries. Really tired? I'm probably... It looks like we're getting to the trial, and I'm probably going to cut it at the trial, too. The heat's just messing with me. Starting Thursday, we should be able to do normal stream stuff. But until then, even today's cooler, but it's just like... It also doesn't help that my little fan died. My little fan is really helpful, and it's dead. The charge is dead. So, the plan was for me to end shortly anyway, but rest up. See you around. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for dropping a year of prison time on OG. the Viperland prison system has about the same fairness as the Phoenix Wright judicial system. Somebody just goes, them, prison, 12 months, and it just happens. There's nothing you can do about it. It's too late. It's already happened. Looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Democracy at its finest. Alright. The murderer. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. My gut says Maya. Else. Nope. Already doing bad. Alright, 2 out of 3. We're doing fine. Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Her specifically? That? The key. I guess. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the winding way. The same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. I mean, it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder. Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why, but... Excuse me, there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy, huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But it's blood. Do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Yes, the key. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. and this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve, and both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It certainly seemed that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. One person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have these two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want you to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? She did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? Eeny Meeny. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Meeny in cahoots. Cahoots is a great word. Just is. Unlock success. Oh, thank you, HP. Oh, beautiful. Full HP meter. I feel like I've never known you before. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. A person would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. That's why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. Problem with what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? She doesn't have a motive to kill Dr. Gray. She has a motive to get Maya out of the picture. Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eeny. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? There's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because? She is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fay. Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right. If we won't lose. To be continued. Definitely going to save that. And that's going to bring us to next time. Yeah. Doing good. Having a good time with it, but just these hot days just end up with low energy. We're ending early tonight. We're probably going to end early tomorrow. Tuesday, I'm not really sure about. Tuesday, we're getting the AC fixed, which is wonderful. Great news for the summer. I don't know when they're showing up or how long things will take. I have to assume they'll be done by 7:30, 8 o'clock when I normally set up. I can't imagine it taking longer than that. But if somehow it does, I'll adjust Tuesday. But hopefully Tuesday will be good to go. Tomorrow and Tuesday we're doing 14, and Thursday we're going to 16, and hopefully finish up 16 on Thursday. That's the hope and the plans. If it's not done by then, we'll go Friday as well. We're probably going to do a longer Thursday to make up for some missing time. And yeah. If we do finish it, I'll do something for those days. I don't know what we're going to do Friday or Saturday yet. Probably something like Ryza or something like that. Some of the other games we got to finish up. Sunday will be this. Monday will be something, and then we have a long week off after that. The week after next is a long week off for me. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, coming back Monday. So the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, I come back from the con 31st. I may have energy to do a chill stream. I may not. I'd like to hope I will, because after that long off, I want to stream, but I'll let people know. And then I'll be off again. Wait, no, that's the wrong week. Sorry. Wrong week. 18th, 19th, 20th, 21, 22, 23, 24, I'm coming back. So I will also be gone Saturday the 29th at the con with Christina V, the other local con. But I may be home from that one early enough. I don't know. I'm going up with my brother and nephew one day, so I can't guarantee when we're coming back. It's also a ways away, so I can't guarantee we wouldn't hit traffic. I'm going to say it's safe to say the 29th, I'll be off. I'm going to start posting these in Discord so people have a heads up. And yeah, that's the plan for what we got. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Ramen, for gifting a whole hecking year of subscriptions. We also had Birdie dropping by for the, 64-month tier 3 resubscription. Jeez. And yeah, everyone else hanging out, having a good time, helping solve some crimes. We're definitely in the most consistent way where we've never made a mistake. We got ourselves a monster, a quote, a Discord, and of course,
addiction.
I have the Von Karma sound file. I don't remember if I added it to there or not. If I didn't, I'm going to add it. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. This has been Viper of Viperland, and I'll see you all next time. Exactly, you understand. Full health at the end means we didn't make any mistakes.